Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 4 of the When in Doubt podcast. Today we got Hayden,
Matthew,
Gavin,
and Noah once again calling in from Colorado.
If you can't tell, obviously we are recording this podcast on the same day as episode 3, but today we are ranking Marvel movies, so let's get hyped, boys. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the episode. Today we are running up some Marvel movie rankings. It's going to get pretty hype in here. A lot of us, something in common besides the sports, which we've talked about before, is that we're all pretty big Marvel movie fans. We've seen a lot of the movies, especially me. I like to, hype myself up. I've seen literally every single Marvel movie and TV show, at least most of them, which is not everyone. But
I've seen every movie. I haven't watched every show yet.
yeah, I've watched every movie and I've only missed one show. So we're both pretty experienced. Matthew and Gavin have seen a bunch too, right?
That's actually crazy. I've seen all of them.
Yeah.
I've seen a good amount.
Yeah.
I've seen a good amount on this list, but not all of them.
Yeah, so we're going to start. We have this tier list up here. I'll show it to you on the screen right now. I think we're just going to start honestly from the top and just go through whatever the order of the tier list is. And the first movie on this list is Iron Man. So we did decide for this list, we're actually going to only put one movie in God tier, and then A tier is the highest tier.
We're gonna put one movie in God tier at the end.
At the end. So what we're gonna do is the highest tier we can rate is A, and then at the end we're just gonna take one movie from A tier and bring it up to S tier, which is God tier. And Iron Man, I think there's no questions needed that it is an A tier movie.
I 100% agree. It's such a good movie.
It is.
I don't know. I kind of think this is a B movie.
What?
Only because that it's just a little bit older and the special effects aren't as good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good movie. It's just not that good.
I mean, that's valid.
I hope you get outvoted because I'm voting A tier, and I genuinely think this might be my God tier movie. So I'm putting in A tier.
What?
Yes,
there's absolutely not.
I'm putting in A tier. Please put it in A tier.
I think it's A tier, but not God tier.
Okay, I agree. Let's put it in A tier.
We're just gonna put it down here for now.
No.
Oh, whoa!
No, it's not a garbage movie. It is an A tier movie. Okay, moving on next, we got The Hulk. So, something to quick note about this movie.
This is the only Marvel movie I have not seen.
Oh, okay. So
I haven't been on this one.
I have seen this movie, but one of the reasons I personally don't like it that much is because of the fact that it throws me off that it is a different actor than the rest of the movies. So, I don't know have either of you guys seen this one or no?
Yeah.
You have? Have you or no?
I didn't know it was a different actor.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the current actor?
No, so Mark Ruffalo is the current actor for Hulk,
And he's done most of them.
And he's done every single one except the original Hulk movie, which was a different actor. I've seen the original Hulk movie. I saw it way later after I knew Mark Ruffalo was the Hulk from all the other movies, and I saw it way later, and I did not like it. I think it mostly is because the fact that the different actor threw me off, but I just didn't like the story that much. I didn't like it, and since none of you have seen it, I get to rate it, and I'm putting it in D tier.
Is it the introduction of the
Yes,
superhero
it's
Hulk?
the introduction of the superhero Hulk.
Wasted actor. Garbage tier for me.
Bro doesn't even need to see the movie. He knows.
If it's not,
At the end, we can take all the D tier list and move one down to garbage too.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, too.
Yeah.
We'll do
All
one.
right.
That's a good idea. So we'll do
So
A through D,
garbage.
and then we'll move one to garbage, one to God. Okay, so next, is that Iron... I can't even see. Is that Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 2 is next.
Are these in chronological order?
I think so.
They're kind of in chronological order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like general area.
Yeah. So Iron Man 2, have you guys all... I'm hoping you all have seen Iron Man 2, right?
It's decent.
I have seen this one. This is a good movie.
I agree.
like it.
I would be fine with B or A. I could be argued either way.
I would say B tier for this one. B tier.
What are you saying?
Say B. I think I would agree. I would say B.
Yeah, I don't think it's as good as the original, but I think it is a very good sequel. I say it's one of the best sequels in the...
Definitely.
I think it's one of the best sequels in the Marvel movie franchise, except it's just not as good as the original. That's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, Captain America, the first Avenger, so the first Captain America movie.
That is a bomb movie. That's got to be
A tier.
A tier, no questions asked, personally.
God tier
Oh,
candidate.
all right.
Yes, sir.
Matthew's
Honestly,
a
no.
huge, by the way, Matthew is a huge Captain America fanboy.
Best superhero of all time.
Matthew is a huge Captain America fanboy. So we'll throw Captain America the Winter
I'm not obsessed with him. I just
He's a fan.
I'm not saying we can't put it in A, but I personally would also put this one at B. It just wasn't as good.
Okay, well,
Good
actually,
movie, just not
You
as
know,
good.
here's my
Neither
thought.
of these so far would deserve a God tier.
No, I agree, but I think they both deserve A tier. I think Captain America: The First Avenger is actually not as good as the second one. I prefer Winter Soldier, but
Oh yeah.
but
We'll
it's
get there. We'll get there.
Winter Soldier for me is the best Captain America movie.
but
So,
Civil War
Captain
is
America's
so good.
I mean, all the Captain America movies are kind of insane.
Civil War and Winter Soldier are definitely the top two Captain America movies.
Yeah,
But
for you,
I don't know. Yeah, for me.
that's kind of a hot take because a lot of people's favorite Marvel movie of all time is Civil War.
I know
Really?
it's tough. I don't know what I would if I would put Winter Soldier or Civil War at 1 or 2. I think.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we'll get there when we get there. But next, moving on, we got Thor. So, how many of you have seen Thor? Because have you?
I've seen Thor. I honestly don't remember a bunch of
I-
it.
I- when I-
Probably because it wasn't all that good.
When I saw it the first time, I thought it was really good, but I did rewatch it a little more recently, and I did not think it was as good. I personally think
I would say C tier.
I think it should be B, but if you guys all think it should be C,
I think it would be
C.
B or C tier.
I would say B or C. It's It's a manly Goldilocks with a hammer.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Let's
C tier.
flip a coin. If it lands up, it's B. If it lands down, it's C. All right.
Democracy.
Here, wait. Ready? B or C? Here we go.
Official rating system.
It's C. Okay.
It's C,
Put it
okay.
in C tier.
Yeah.
This is the way we do
this,
things here.
this is what the college committee does.
This is what the college football playoff committee does.
Go back to episode 1.
Yeah. You gotta go watch. You gotta go watch that. All right. Original Avengers. I personally think
A tier.
easy A tier.
No
A
doubt.
tier.
It's
No
gotta
doubt
be
A tier.
Yeah.
I think it
A tier.
is in contention for God tier.
Oh, definitely.
I really like this.
This is
movie.
the top movie we've seen so far here.
So next we got Iron Man 3. I did not like.
This was. You didn't like it?
I didn't. Well, see, I didn't like it as much as 2 or 1 or 2.
This is my favorite Marvel movie. Iron Man 3. in my
Your Iron Man
Really?
3? I didn't think it was like. Okay, I haven't seen it.
I was gonna say I don't think you've seen this one, bro. Have you seen this one either or no?
Yeah, it's,
Not in recent.
it's
release.
not as good as the other Iron Mans.
Really. So Noah, you think it's the best one though?
Really?
I would easily put this in A tier.
Okay. So Matthew and Gavin are lying to you. They
What?
have not seen it. They have not
I've
seen
seen it.
Put
So-
that thing in A tier.
it. No, so me and Noah are the only one who's seen it. I think it should be B tier, but if Noah says it should be A tier, I'll let him put it in A tier.
I
Yeah,
really think this-
it is not up for God tier.
I don't think it's up for
contention,
God tier contention, but I'll put it in A tier to make Noah happy.
though, Obviously.
Okay, moving on. Well, I can't even see that. What is that?
This is Captain America Winter Soldier.
Oh,
I'm
Winter
not
Soldier.
even talking to you guys. This one is going in A tier.
Yes,
Yes,
I agree.
100%,
Hey,
yeah.
I respect.
Respect.
That. I respect that. Okay. Moving on next, Thor: Dark World, D tier, and probably the garbage one. I don't know if you see this movie. This movie is horrible.
This movie was one of many where people said it's really bad, and I watched it, and it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't terrible.
Well, yeah, the truth about Marvel movies is the fact that any Marvel movie, even the worst Marvel movie, is better than a lot of other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, the worst
Yeah.
Marvel movie, like Hulk and Thor: Dark World, which are, like, not my favorite Marvel movies, is still a very good movie overall compared to the rest of movies, just because of how much I like Marvel. But in the Marvel movie tier list, just comparing it to other Marvel movies, I easily think it's the worst one.
Yeah,
I
Marvel-
genuinely think it's the worst.
They just set high standards for themselves.
Yeah, they
Yep,
said
as I
that.
say, Marvel has a high standard for movies, but in this tier list, we're not comparing to other movies. We're comparing.
Yeah,
to
we're just
Marvel
comparing to
movies.
Marvel movies.
So I'd say D tier.
I agree. Put that in D.
D. I would have put this in C, but I mean, it's not like it makes that much of a difference.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Next, moving on, Avengers: Age of Ultron. I think this is A tier, no question. I mean,
Yeah.
I think every
Oh.
what?
Oh boy, controversy.
I didn't enjoy it that much.
You didn't enjoy it that much? It's an Avengers movie.
Yeah, the Avengers
Wait,
ones always are.
Matthew,
They're-
what would you put it as?
B tier. I don't think it's A tier, but I think it's B tier.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, I guess I can
What?
respect that, but it's not
No
as good as
way.
the original Avengers movie.
It is
but
just as good as every single movie in A tier, if not better than some.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
I-
For once.
Can we put this in A tier? I don't think it deserves God tier.
we can put it in A, but I mean, I don't know.
We already got a
There's
lot of
just
A.
something-
We're running out of room, man.
Something a little different
Yeah,
about
we
it.
are. Okay, this next one, you guys can't even say anything. Guardians of the Galaxy, gotta be top
How
A or
is
B.
this not A tier?
This is A tier.
Yeah, it's gotta be A or B.
Okay, hear me out. I think we should
We have so many
we should,
A
I feel like
tiers.
we need to be a little harsher.
Yeah,
because we
we're
got
too
a lot
nice.
of A tiers here.
Alright,
So
what if we make an A plus and an A minus tier?
okay, let's just make it.
that'd
Let's
be-
just make it. Let's just
That's
make it
too
A
much.
plus. Let's just make an A plus.
What if we just move some down to B and move some
Yeah,
down
go
to B?
go through the A ones and then move.
Okay.
Avengers, the first Avenger would go down to B.
No,
way.
Get outta here,
No,
bud.
X, get out of here.
No, the one I just said that should go in B should go in B. I think that's fair.
Avengers.
I
Age
think
of
I
Ultron?
think I think we should take the original Captain America and put it in B because I think the second.
Get out of here!
I know. Oh gosh.
No.
I think the second.
What? Back me up here.
I think
Gavin,
the
man.
second one's better.
The Captain
No.
America movies are pretty good.
I like. There's maybe like all of the Captain America movies are A tier. If maybe one is B tier.
Yeah,
I think
so
we
then
should
that
move
one's B tier.
I think we should move Age of Ultron down before Captain America.
I would agree. 100%.
Okay,
Age of
fine.
Ultron.
Move Age of
It
Ultron.
wasn't as good as the
Hey,
original
move
Avengers.
move Age of Ultron and Captain America down.
All right, I'm good with that.
That's fair. That's
Okay.
fair.
Both of
That
those are
saves
going
us
to
some
be tier.
space.
Winter Soldier stage.
Okay, we had to make a little change in the committee, so take a look at A and B now. We changed it around a little bit because we need to be a little more strict, but that's what we got now. So, moving on to Captain America Civil War, I am so fine with putting this in A tier. I think it's one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time.
Agreed.
This is the first time we saw Spider-Man, so how can you be mad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
True story. True story.
I don't know how we're gonna have room for all these movies.
Yeah, we
Like,
need to start
this
being a
is
little
so
meaner
good.
now.
No, we gotta lock
Can't you
in.
just widen the thing?
No,
We should. I
it
think we should
comes
take down one of those Iron Man movies. To be honest, they're not both A tier.
I personally think
I think we can move Iron Man 3 down to B tier.
I agree with that take.
Yeah.
I agree with that take. I originally
Okay.
said that, so yes. I agree.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
fine. You do realize if you run out of room, it's still just gonna move down. Like, well, you have enough room.
Well,
It's fine.
yeah, but still.
Okay, so Black Panther is A tier.
A tier.
A tier, no
Yeah.
question.
This was really good.
Yeah, this was very good. Doctor Strange.
Not my
I
favorite.
don't know.
That's kind of
Honestly, I would say this would go in C.
Like,
This
he-
is a C
see.
tier.
I would
This
agree with Noah.
This
This is not my favorite movie.
He just stands
But it's
around
just like-
like forming things. It's
Yeah.
kind of like I want to see some like
Like we need action, but he just like
What?
shakes
like
them all
some, I
down.
want to see some like whooping. He just like he literally just is like
That's fair. That's fair.
That's valid. Yeah.
I'll let you put it in B because I think it's A tier. Put it in B. Yes.
You think this is an A tier?
No,
Yes.
no
Yes,
way.
it is, bro. It is so good. The second one is awful, but the first one's so good.
I like Doctor Strange's like character,
Doctor
but like
Strange is not that great of a movie. He's just not that great of a character in general.
I want to excommunicate Noah. No,
I just don't think his power is cool.
End of the
This-
Discord meeting.
I don't think his power is cool, and like, who wants to watch? Like, people watch Avengers for the action and like the storyline too, but like, he just sits there like touching things in the air.
I agree with
You
Matthew.
also
I
watch
agree.
it because it's like they all don't have like actual superpowers. It's like because you have Captain America, who's just a good soldier. You have Iron Man, who built his own suit.
Captain
Black
America's
Widow,
a
who's
like.
trained fighter. Like, and Doctor Strange is just a magician. Like, it just doesn't really fit.
I'll agree with that.
Okay, moving on. We gotta move on. We're running out of time here.
Yeah,
folks.
we're taking too long.
Oh,
We gotta move on. Let's go to Ant-Man, which I think is the funniest. I think it's the funniest, and I think it's A tier.
A tier.
I know it's a hot take because some people don't like it
I would
as
say
much.
B tier.
I would
Get outta
say
here.
B tier.
Some
Just
people-
because it's funny.
Some people say it doesn't deserve A tier because it doesn't have a great story, but it's just. And some people argue that it should be A tier because of how funny it is. But I'm fine with B.
it brought more like the first like real substance movie of comedy. to
Yeah, it was. It
Marvel.
was a.
Yeah.
It was good.
So I would say A tier, but that's me.
I agree A tier, but if they want B tier, it's fine. And
Yeah.
plus, yeah, I don't know if it's as good as the original Avengers, so I'm fine with B.
And we can talk about it at the end. But
Yeah.
I mean, I just think just because of the storyline, it just has to go down to B.
Yeah. So Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yep.
We
This
got.
is a good one.
I agree. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
It was really good. I just don't think it fits in with all the other A tier, so I think it would be a B tier movie, but still a very good movie.
yeah, I agree. I agree it's B tier because I think one of the other Spider-Man movies A tier, and we'll get there. So put it in B.
Yeah, I would agree with
Yeah.
Noah. Yeah. That's-
Avengers: Infinity War is easy A tier.
No
It's
doubt,
probably
A
my
tier.
god tier movie.
Oh, yeah.
So put it up in A.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is C
That's-
tier. That's a hot take.
What? No, that thing is a god tier. That's one of the best Marvel movies ever. That is.
Realistically, I think it's B tier. Like it's just it's
Wow.
not as good as the first.
You guys are crazy.
It's
I don't
not
thi-
as good as the first one.
The second one's Volume 2 is better than the original.
What?
There's like
The first one's
I don't
better,
know about that.
No.
but this one is like the first one is like it's A tier, but the second one it's not A tier material.
Volume 2 is the best. I
Really?
think that's the best out of the 3 Guardians movies.
I don't know. I feel like it could go in a B. but definitely not a
It's
C.
got-
I mean, this was a good movie.
This one's got the best soundtrack. I mean, all the
Okay,
Guardians.
the soundtrack is.
But Volume
incredible.
2 has
Yeah.
an insane
Yeah.
soundtrack.
The soundtrack in every one of these is super good. Like
And this one has Baby Groot.
okay,
like-
that's true. Okay,
Yeah, we're putting it at B just because of Baby.
Okay,
Groot.
for time's sake, we'll put it at B, but I think it deserves A.
Okay.
Maybe even God.
Spider-Man. Is that Far From Home? Or No Way Home?
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
No, isn't that No Way Home? Or no, Far From Home. That's Far From Home. Sorry.
I don't know which is the new.
No, that's Spider-Man Far From Home. Far From Home is the one with Mysterio, and I think it's good because it's Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and I really like Spider-Man. But I'm gonna put it in B tier.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree. Yeah.
Easy B, okay.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Good movie,
terrible
just
taste.
not
Yeah,
good.
not-
Absolutely heard.
I don't like this one.
You don't like it?
I'd say C tier.
No.
I think it's C tier.
If there was a tier in between B and C, I think that's where this one would go.
I agree.
But
No, I
But-
agree. I think C tier. I'm
I
happy
think we
with.
can put it in C tier just because Thor is kind of long.
What are we looking at here?
Thus, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
What were you looking at?
I don't know.
Oh, Captain Marvel, that is a D tier material. No
this is-
question.
I would say C movie.
She's
There was some good
overpowered.
parts.
She does nothing. She can snap her fingers like Thanos, and the entire army dies. It's
That-
so boring.
That's
I agree with Gavin. D tier.
It's-
what? It's
You
C.
think
Dude,
it's
you
like-
got to think about the Marvel standard. It's
Yeah.
a good movie, but it's Marvel in Marvel standards. It's D tier. D tier all day.
D tier, yeah. No,
No.
like you have to put.
This is a
That might be the
C-tier
garbage
movie.
movie out of all these movies.
No way.
Captain
No.
Marvel.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That is crazy.
It's
I-
not that good.
Dude, relax.
just watch
It's not
Gavin
because she's a
not even
woman.
see
It's literally because
To be-
it's just trash.
She's just. They just didn't do it right.
Okay, fine. Put it in D, but me and Noah think it should be in C, just so everybody knows.
Oops, I put it in C.
Legend.
fine.
Legend.
What's this one?
All right.
Oh, I put it in D.
That
Endgame.
Endgame is A tier.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's
Easy
gotta be
A
A tier.
I kind of agree with this. The only reason it would be a B tier is because of how slow the beginning.
Yeah, the
It
beginning.
was too hyped up before it came out.
Okay,
but
no.
it's still A
The
tier.
beginning was slow, but the last third of the movie is probably my favorite last third of a movie all time ever. I think it is probably the
good.
greatest
It's very good.
45-minute period of a movie ever in any movie ever.
It is a very
the
good
battle
movie,
yeah.
sequence with the snap and Iron Man and that whole sequence at the end, that is the most impressive.
Spoiler.
Yeah, that's spoilers. But that is the most impressive cinematic event. Like, it was ridiculous. When I saw it for the first time in theater, it was crazy.
Yeah,
When,
I'd say
when-
A tier.
dude, when freaking
But it was-
Captain America just burned the whole Thor hammer and just starts beating people up, that was sick, bro. That
See?
was so sick,
It's
dude.
not just Dr. Shane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that
Yeah.
was so sick.
It's like hand-to-hand combat.
I'm telling you, that was hype, bro. I'm telling you. Okay, Black Widow, that's C tier.
Yeah, that's not my favorite.
What?
Black
This
Widow?
was a good movie. I would put it at a B tier.
Yeah, I put it at B tier.
What? Gavin hasn't seen this and he's trying to rate it. I think it's C tier personally, but if you guys want B, I'll let
Black
you put it
Widow's
in.
a like. Okay, I can't even talk. I haven't seen the movie, but I like her as an Avenger. Like, she's pretty cool.
She's
She is.
That is
she
true.
is, bro.
She
Dude,
is.
she is Colin Jost's fiance.
Yeah. What? Really?
Is she not?
I have no
Is
clue.
she what?
I swear she is.
I have no clue.
Yes, I told you, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, he pulled.
Bro's
that
pulling.
dude pulled. He's the guy from Saturday Night Live.
No, but
SNL.
yeah, he is. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Oh,
And he-
but Black Widow,
Black Widow. And
she's the queen of
he
the
pulled that?
hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right, Spider-Man: No Way Home is A tier,
Mm-hmm.
and some people argue that it's just
It's a B.
no way. Okay,
Bro.
so listen, I understand some people argue that it's not as good just because the story's mid and it's just nostalgic because all the Spider-Mans are together. But the fact that all three Spider-Man were in one movie makes it A tier automatically, in my opinion.
It's a good movie. I respect that. I say
On,
A tier.
on a quick side topic, who is your guys' favorite Spider-Man?
Hot take: Andrew Garfield.
Really?
Honestly, I agree with that. Andrew Garfield is my favorite too.
I think I don't even know if the movies are the best. I just like them as
I
Spider-Man.
gotta say Toby.
Toby, okay, original.
No,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, you hate him as a person outside of it, but like, cause he's just like a bomb. But like, cause like Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield are very interesting people outside of it.
Yeah,
I thought Tobey Maguire was just a good actor, and you know,
That'll definitely get
Yeah.
that'll definitely get some hate in comments if that gets somewhere ever, because a lot of people are very Tobey Maguire stans and like saying that he doesn't have a life outside of it. You'll probably get hated on, but
it is what it is. Well, compared to all other actors, yeah, he doesn't really have much of a life.
okay, that's okay. Whatever.
Granted, I don't know his whole life story, but like
I was
compared
gonna- I
to
was
Tom
gonna say, are
Holland
you
and
guys-
Andrew Garfield, he's
Are you and Toby pretty tight or something?
yeah, we talk every time.
He's actually texting him right now.
Yeah. Moving on. Moving on, we got Shang-Chi. So this movie.
This is a Steve movie.
Never heard of it.
That's D.
No, what? This
I-
was good.
No, this one
There
wasn't.
was part of it that was
It's
good,
like-
but then it just didn't feel like a Marvel movie.
It just, yeah, I felt like it left the
Stuff,
whole like Marvel theme.
Put it in C tier. Come on, it's not as bad as
this is a Steve movie.
This is a C tier. I saw it in theater. And I thought it was C tier. That's my opinion. I actually thought it was B tier movie, but I'm fine with C tier.
Like, we have to be putting movies in the D tier that are possibly worth being the worst Marvel movie ever.
Yeah. So and that's not. That is not.
Like Hulk and Thor: Dark World, those are both opportunities for that. Captain Marvel should be in C. This is not.
I feel like Captain
this is
Marvel
not
could
a
easily be
D-tier
one of the
movie.
worst.
I'm fine with leaving it there. Just leave it there. Next we got Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. I think this is C tier.
I'd say yeah, I'd agree with that.
Also
I'd say C
C.
tier.
Yeah.
Pretty anonymous C tier. Next is Eternals, which I think is definitely D tier.
I've never even
I would
heard of
give
this
it
one.
C.
Oh no, Eternals. Yeah,
No, yeah, I've seen this one. D tier.
D tier.
Terrible.
D.
I didn't.
I think this is in contention for garbage movie. I did not like this movie at all.
Absolutely.
It got way too spacey and too weird.
It was like it like left the Marvel theme.
Yeah, I think in the new like
Yeah.
stage of Marvel past Endgame, they started to do a lot more like space magic stuff, and it makes it less like you can't connect to the characters as much when they're floating around shooting beams out of their eyes.
Exactly.
Like,
That's why I don't like Captain Marvel.
like it's I just
Like
I
punch
can't
somebody for Christ's
I
sake.
can't,
Yeah.
I can't connect to
It
people.
goes like like halfway across the world, just like dead.
yeah.
Like
I can't
that's
connect.
not how it's supposed to be.
I can't connect to people as much when they're like oh I'm a god, I'm above everybody else as a superhero. I can connect more to someone like Iron Man or Captain America who's like a dude. Like he's just a dude trying to fight
Yes.
some bad guys. Like that's just when I think Marvel, that's what I think of.
What's this one?
Movie on Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I did not like this movie. It was funny.
You didn't like Ragnarok?
I feel like it was funny, but it was like an L movie.
What?
Like
This is a B tier.
This is
movie.
a B tier
I
movie.
feel like-
Overhyped, not A tier, but B tier.
I agree.
I think a lot of people would put it in A tier, or maybe even
Because
S,
it's
but-
overhyped.
It was way overhyped, and it wasn't as good of a movie as it could have been.
Okay.
Like Thor's cool, but
And there were like a
he's
lot
just
of
dude with
funny
a,
lines.
with a
but-
hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. What's next?
Alright, next we got Wakanda Forever. So
Oh,
second
the-
This is
Black
this
new
is A or
Black
B
Panther.
tier.
This is the D tier movie.
Okay, wait, no.
Whoa!
Wait, let me say
Buddy.
something quickly.
Yeah,
Let me say something
This
quickly.
movie was awful.
No, let me say something quickly. Here's my thoughts on this. Obviously, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. And here's my thoughts. I don't think they could have made this movie any better than they did because of the fact that Chadwick Boseman died. I think this movie could have been so good if
There was no fighting. There
No.
was like so minimal fighting.
If-
It wasn't even. It was like a 3-hour movie, and there was like 20 minutes of fighting in it. It was not fun to watch at all.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just don't think it's so hard to recover when the main actor in a movie series dies in real life. Like how I feel like
Yeah.
this is the best.
I agree with that, but I honestly think they should have just left it. Like that movie just like completely changed the Black Panther like movie franchise, and it just made it so much worse.
I'm agree with Noah on this. After Chad Boswick passed, I would say just like let his legacy in the Black Panther movies just
Yeah.
like rest, like retire his character.
Okay. Well, let's put that. I guess.
Even though there's more.
Can we
to
put
the
it in
story.
C tier?
Yeah, that
at
doesn't
least?
deserve a D tier.
I don't think it's. I don't
Yeah,
think it's at
C tier.
contention for worst movie at all. So I'll put it at C, and I'm fine.
Oh
with that.
my god, I hate
Alright.
this next movie.
Thor: Love and Thunder was awful.
It was
Put that in
that's a
D tier.
D tier movie. That's not even a question. It's like
Wait, you guys are saying this is a D?
Yes.
yeah.
No, I'd say at least B, maybe A. It
Really?
was very good.
I-
Out of the
Bro.
Thor movies, it was
I would have said B or C.
out of the Thor movies. I
This
thought it
movie,
was
like,
better.
It was nowhere near as good as Ragnarok, and Ragnarok's B, which means it has to be C or D.
It has to be D.
Overhyped.
Okay, so
Love and
we
Thunder
think it
has-
should be B. You guys think it'll be D? We can put it in the middle at C.
I'd say Love and Thunder is a questionable garbage movie.
Yeah, I agree. I think it should be D tier, if not worse. But whatever.
I'm gonna say A tier.
What?
That's my vote.
Whoa!
I did like watching Thor: Love and Thunder. This was a good one.
Just because that one scene where Chris Hemsworth had his shirt off, Matthew. All right.
That's why it's A tier.
He had more than his shirt on.
Yeah, bro.
Noah was looking.
No, I got caught looking. All right.
You gotta speed through these last few.
Heading on to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, that movie.
Not as good as the first two, but it was good.
Yeah, I would say this is a B tier movie.
I would agree, 100%.
It's really good.
It was
It's
good
like
movie,
just not quite A tier.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's B tier.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I don't know. I thought it was just as good as 1 and 2 personally, but I'm fine with putting it in B tier.
What do we got here?
Ant-Man Quantumania.
Oh, A tier.
This is a good movie.
Really?
I like this one.
Really?
I would say you guys are
I
crazy.
mean, it wasn't like super great. I would put it in C.
I would say C too.
I agree with C.
A tier was cool.
What?
Oh no
Wait,
way.
what did I say? A tier was cool. No, Ant-Man Quantum Physics was. I don't know. What I'm
He
saying.
doesn't even know what he's talking about.
I know I've seen this
There's
one.
no
Put it-
way.
I know I've seen this one though. Like
Put it-
he goes into like.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well you can't even talk. So
But like
put it in
his
C tier.
family and stuff.
The
it was
quantum
cool,
physics.
Bro.
Okay, the Marvels. I haven't seen this yet. This
I
is
think-
still in theaters,
I
right?
have not seen it either.
This is
I
still in
haven't
theaters.
seen this one, but
This is the new
Has
Marvels.
anybody seen it?
No, nobody's seen it, so just leave it there. We're just not gonna rate it.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll move it at the end.
Okay, WandaVision.
This is the first show that Marvel released.
it
Yes.
was it was overhyped for their first show, and I'd say it deserves C tier.
No, I think it's
I
B
would
tier.
I would B.
B easily
I
because
think
Maybe C.
Yeah.
I think it's A.
Yeah,
I think
respectful
it's A.
C tier.
Bro, you were saying no, dude. You were saying Ant-Man Quantumania is A. No way you're looking at me like I'm
Anthony
crazy.
Quantumania.
Tell us what
A.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us.
How is that one?
Matthew.
What is bad about Quantumania?
It was just weird, bro. It was just.
It was not
it was,
weird.
It was
Out of all the weird stuff that happens in Marvel, that
No,
was not
listen,
weird.
Listen to me. It was the
That's
exact.
that's
to me, it felt like the same vibe-ish of Eternals. It was just like out of this world. Like I want a hero that's on Earth. Like
Yeah, they
fighting-
do out of this world stuff all the time, and this was the one time they actually did it right.
Okay, maybe, but okay, we're off of that.
Yeah,
now. We
it's
already-
fine. I don't care, but in my opinion, that's A tier in my heart.
WandaVision, I would put this in B.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm fine with B.
For time's sake, I'll say okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go. Obviously, this next one is A
Oh,
tier.
yeah,
No questions
by
about
the way,
it.
that the Marvels was the last movie, so now we're into all the shows.
Yeah. So I think this is B tier.
A tier.
Which
No.
one are we looking at?
Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
they're like-
I would
This
agree
one's
with
pretty
Falcon.
good.
They're like the
This
Falcon,
Just
Falcon
A
and Captain
tier, but
America
it's still really good.
best duo. They're like one of the best duos out there.
I agree with Matthew.
A tier.
B
I'd
tier.
say A tier.
I could put it at A. I would do A or B.
It's A tier.
It's definitely A tier.
It's oh my gosh, that is crazy. We're taking advice from two people who haven't even seen the show.
What? You're just throwing
Whoa,
stuff
you're
out.
making that up,
That was a
dog.
strong accusation. A
They haven't
tier.
even seen the show.
Captain America and Falcon, best duo ever.
They haven't even seen the show. They've seen TikTok clips.
I watched it with my
Put it in
dad.
B
I watched
tier.
it with my dad. It was a good movie.
It's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's not a movie.
It's not a movie. It's a show. How dare you? It's a
No way
show.
I
How
said
dare
that.
you?
No way I said
And
that.
it is
I
the
meant
best show. It is
I'm-
better than
I'm
Wanda.
used to us talking about movies. I just said movie.
No,
Put it- put
it's
it
a
in-
show, and it's better than the Wanda show.
No, it's.
Well, Wanda's
That
in
is
B
true.
tier.
That is
That is
true.
A
Winter
tier.
Soldier, his suit at the end.
Hayden's having a
Oh my
moment.
gosh, no way, bro is about to get away with this. I'm fine with putting it in A tier because everybody's gonna yell at me, but that is not an A tier show.
I definitely watched this with my dad.
Moon Knight is A tier. That show was incredible.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I would say B.
Moon Knight is incredible. That show, the storyline was so
Wait,
good.
Wait, where are you? You're over here already? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Moon Knight was really
What are
good.
you doing?
I thought the next one was Moon Knight. Maybe I'm tripping. Sorry.
Bro doesn't even know what it looks like.
The next one was Werewolf by Night, but we can put Moon Knight at
I've literally never heard of that. nor
Werewolf
have
by
I seen it.
Night. It's terrible. D tier.
Yeah, I would say C, but
What?
I'd be fine with D
Oh
too.
my god, I love Werewolf.
I hate werewolf movies. They're
Bro,
so weird.
This was
This
I
one was
love
this
this
one was a really strange movie. I'd say D or C.
It's not a movie.
Oh my
I
gosh.
I just
We're
always say
on to
movie.
this show.
I know it's a habit. I'm just always gonna say movie. This one is a C or D. It was not a good
no
show.
way. This was so good.
I've never seen it, so I'm not gonna say.
I would say
anything.
respectful B. Respectful
Dude,
B.
any werewolf show
Alright.
movie sucks, dude. It's so
I agree. I
weird.
agree.
I would put it in
It
C.
was really good. It was really good.
That's crazy. Okay,
Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, I would also put it in B.
I would put that in B as well. It was really short, but I thought it was funny and good. And
I
I'm,
agree.
neither
Yeah,
of you
for
seen that, so be quiet.
Yes, I have. I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'll be
Okay,
honest, I
I'm sure
haven't seen it.
Okay, thank you for once.
For once.
Okay.
Maybe I'm
Alright,
lying.
so I have not seen the next few here.
Okay, so
Low-key got a
I've
bunch.
I've seen Hawkeye.
Oh, I've seen it too.
It's very good.
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
Hawkeye is.
I would say it was kind of mid.
I'd put it B tier.
B
I'd put
tier.
it B tier.
When I watched it, I didn't think it was that great.
I gotta go to practice.
Okay. Boys, everybody
Just
say
so
bye.
you guys know, I've only seen Captain America movies. Peace out.
Oh my god!
No way he was voting on all those. See you later, Matthew.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
god. Matthew just left because he has to go to his basketball practice, and he said he's only seen the Captain America movies.
Bro was. Oh my.
He bamboozled us. Oh my gosh.
What's this next
Okay,
one?
no,
then?
but that's
we
not-
gotta go.
but
We gotta get through these.
That's not even true though, because he's watched the Avengers movies with me, so I don't know what he's talking about, but whatever. Okay.
Joe's just messing with us.
Moving on, What If? I've seen this show. I thought it was really cool what they did with like the what if this happened in the Marvel universe. I think this is an A-tier show, personally.
I do like those. Like I don't know. I just seen like YouTube's have you seen the How It Should Have Ended series?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. Like seeing different perspectives. So I agree with you.
A-tier. Okay.
Alright, then you got Miss Marvel and She-Hulk.
Both were C-tier.
Yeah, no hate on the woman, but just like the storyline themselves didn't line up that well.
Yeah, I did not think
There
it
wasn't hate on the women until Gavin said it.
Loki is A-tier and it possibly the God tier. That show was so good. Both seasons were incredible.
It is
Okay,
really good.
I can respect that. I would say B tier though.
Secret Invasion was
You're
good.
wrong.
C.
Secret Invasion was B, I think, but
I haven't seen it. I can't say.
okay. I'm fine. Are you fine with? I guess I'll put in C. Whatever.
Yeah, let's do C.
And
So
then
that's all of them.
That's
so
it.
Now we have to go back through and find the best Marvel movie or show.
okay. So I personally think actually let's put one movie, one show. I think one show should easily be Loki. Let's put that up in God tier.
Yeah, I agree.
So
absolutely.
Loki is the best.
That's not the best out of all of them though.
No, not movies, but I'm just saying
Oh
show.
yeah.
Just
That's
best show.
fair. That's fair.
So we're saying Loki is the greatest Marvel show, and for the best Marvel movie, I'm putting in my vote as Avengers: Infinity War.
Oh yeah, with Thanos, that would be.
I would say Captain America: Winter Soldier. That was my favorite.
I have to agree. Infinity War was a banger movie.
I just can't say Infinity War because I've seen it like 50 times.
Okay,
and it's just kind of
But because it was a good movie,
Because
you
it was a
wanted
good
to keep
movie,
watching
because
it.
it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I vote. I think two of us say Infinity War, and since you're being outvoted right now,
And Matthew
Yeah,
probably hasn't
we'll
seen
put
it,
up
so.
and Matthew probably hasn't seen. I think that. And now
Yeah.
going down to D tier, I think Thor: Dark World
Captain Marvel.
is trash. Personally,
Yeah.
Okay, I can agree
don't
with you
know.
guys, but I think Captain
I
Marvel
think you could put it.
is.
You could put Eternals in there. I think Eternals is.
oh
probably
yeah,
good.
Never
put
mind.
Eternals,
Never mind.
yeah.
Put Eternals in there. That
Put
was bad.
Eternals in
I
that.
forgot about that. That was bad. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that was awful.
we got the best Marvel movies, the best God tier movie, which is Avengers: Infinity War, and the best show, which was Loki. The worst one was the Eternals movie, and everything else is in between. Here's the picture up on screen right now. You can go check it if you're listening to it as a podcast. You can go check it on the YouTube. I'll probably post it on Instagram as well. See what you guys think. But yeah, that's it today, boys. We just ranked every single Marvel movie and TV show with a bunch of good Marvel fans. Well, at least I am. Noah
I
is,
think
and-
we ended up with a pretty solid list, to be
yeah,
honest.
I'd agree.
I agree. There was just some questionable decisions in there.
I
but
also-
Influenced by Matthew.
I was gonna say I think there were some questionable decisions considering that Matthew revealed he's only seen like 4 of these movies. But in the end, I'm pretty happy with this list overall, and hopefully you guys are too.
I agree.
So yeah, thank you.
Comment below what you think of the list and what you changed.
Yeah, I agree. Comment below what you guys think of the list, what you changed, what you think of the Marvel series. Thank you all so much for
All right,
watching.
thank you guys.
And that's episode 4. Nice job, boys.